Fuck yeah. Okay, fucking rights, man. Here we are up in studio. I'm with my main man, Roberto.
Yeah. We were just downstairs and found some guy who had a crazy Shari story, and we brought him up here to the podcast.
Yeah.
This is Jim.
Yeah, let's just go Jimbo.
Right. Yeah, so anyways, I pull up to the Kennedy liquor store one time, and I'm just going in to get some booze, and I come out.
Into the mic, big dog.
come out, and I see Larry there, right? And he's getting out of his car, and I guess...
Fuck off. Hold on. Did
he drives?
We knew Larry, early Larry, always walking.
Yes, I know. I got a story about him walking too, but he was in a car this time.
Wow!
Yep. He actually got out of a car. Okay, so anyways, we pull up to Kennedy liquor store, and Larry gets out of a vehicle, and there's a bunch of East Indians there, and he said some comment to one of them, something, right? Then there, all of a sudden, there's like 6 of them around him, right?
Please tell me they smashed him out.
So he turns around. And he goes, hang on a minute to these guys, right? Reaches into the car, pulls out the club that he always walks around the streets with. Another story, walking around with his club. And he just starts swinging, and he's dropping them like left, right, and center. And they keep coming at him. It's like one of those movies, right? Like where there's one, you knock down one, it's like 3 more come, right? You kill the one, and
fuck, was he an asshole,
man? And he's just like knocking them down all over the place, right? For nothing.
Yeah. Just because he's a dickhead.
And he just looks over at me. He goes, "Hey, Jim," and just keeps knocking him right. I'm like, "Okay, looks like you're having a good day. Okay, I'm out of here." I don't know exactly how that ended, but I mean, just I can't even go to the liquor store without pulling a club and knocking people down.
I got a funny one. I got a funny one too here. I'm in fucking where was it? It was I'm in the Bird. I'm with fucking Beast. I won't say his full name, but everyone knows my friend Beast. And he was telling me about fucking Larry, fuck that guy. He made him run multiple occasions. Fucking multiple occasions. So the funny thing is though, I see fucking Larry walk in, and he puts on his fucking weighted gloves.
Yeah, the lead weighted ones.
The lead weighted gloves, and he's fucking looking mean and menacing. And then he walks over, and he's coming up to the table. And then he realized, because Beast didn't see him. And then I'm talking, and I'm looking at Larry, and Larry realizes that fucking I'm with this guy. And then he looks at me, and he kind of just walks away and like pretends that. So he walks from the back door, and then he comes up to like do a bunch of shit, and then realizes who I'm with, and then scoots out the back door. And I never told Beast until like 2 hours later, and he fucking hounded me. You fucker! I would have smashed him out. Fuck! Like he just went nuts
he
on
wanted
me.
him bad for a long time.
Well,
we used to roll around all the streets of Wally on our bikes, and we'd do it like all night long.
Nice.
Right? In the summertime, we would just ride our BMXs around all over the place. And I was like a lot younger than him. So I'm rolling by on my BMX, and from a distance we see this guy walking down the road with a club over his shoulder, and he's just walking down right behind King George, right past that church there, 108, between 108 and 104th, right down that road. Yeah. He was walking down the road with a big club, right? And we're like, what the fuck is that? We're trying to get closer, but stay away, but get closer and stay away. So we get closer. I'm like, I know him. That's Larry. So I'm like, hey, what's up, Larry? He looks over at me, just nothing, just going for a walk, and he's got a bat slung over his shoulder. Oh yeah, his old wife beater that he wore all the time.
Spaghetti stained wife beater.
Walking down the street, going nothing. Just hey Jim, how's it going? Just going for a walk. All right, you have a good night. And we kept rolling on. That's right. Never know what the hell happened after that. Yeah. Because him walking down the road with a club over his shoulder probably usually doesn't turn out well.
No.
But who just strolls at midnight, 1 a.m. by themselves down the road, just with the club over their shoulder, just going for a walk, right?
Fuck, man, that guy
that's
like
just the kind of person he was.
I just can't believe he has a cult following like that. Like like he was so famous in Surrey. Like it just
feared.
Me.
Is it feared and revered? Does that make sense, or is that no? He was feared, but everyone was like, whoa, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
fucking funny, man. Yeah, that guy was. Fuck, was he a dickhead though, man? It's crazy.
Who was that dude? He popped a hole in his head with a ring. Was that him? Was that him at that party we were at? He popped punched him right in the fucking head.
And he had...
He put a hole right in his fucking head.
Well, no, it was the indent of his
Oh.
ring was like right in the guy's fucking...
A skull on his fucking right in the middle of his forehead. It was like imprinted on there.
One of the funnier ones that I actually like this one because like I say, man, like I knew this fucking prick as early Larry. You know what I mean? Like when he started doing drugs and started getting all crazy and fucking killing people or whatever he did, I didn't know this guy at all. Like this one guy had fucking robbed this fucking dude. So they fucking grabbed Larry. They go up, they knock on the fucking guy's door. And Larry tells me it. He's like, yeah, fucking when people, sometimes they make mistakes, right? They get all fucked up on the drugs and they take chances, and that's why they hire me. And I'm just like looking at him like, fuck, this guy's such a dickhead. But I think it's funny because it's entertaining, right?
Yeah.
He pounds on the door, and he goes, hey, where's Skin? Guy's like, I don't know where fucking Skin is. Fuck off. Just when he's about to shut the door, Larry left hands the door. Boom! Puts a knuckles right in the guy's forehead. Drops him. All three of them walk over the guy. Like over his chest, his head, stepped on his head, and walked into the police.
Walk on him like a cartoon.
Like, right? Walked on him like a doormat, right? Skin, I'm looking for you. And he's like, I'm searching everywhere, man. I'm in his bedroom. I'm looking under couches. I even opened up the freezer and the fridge. I cannot find him, but I know he's in here. Goes back to the bedroom, and he goes, I don't know how I missed him the first time, but he was fucking in some like hide-a-bed, like couch.
Oh, rolled up in the hide-a-bed,
like
in blankets
underneath.
with
He
pillows.
opens it up, gets him, boom, boom, starts fighting him. He goes, that little motherfucker Skin, Jeff Madison, I think that's his name. He was fucking pretty strong. I was really surprised how this little fucker, because he started kind of like, almost getting the upper hand. And then I grabbed the fucking dumbbells and I started pounding him over the head with the fucking dumbbells. I'm like, Jesus, Larry. Like, did you kill the guy? He goes, no, I didn't kill him, but definitely fucked him up real good. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, the guy's a bit of a terror.
Oh, yeah.
He was,
Fucking
and I bet
terrorized the
you,
fucking
I
streets.
bet you
but
the
I mean,
cops were just like,
what better way
whoa.
for him to go out, right? I mean, by the same hand
Brute
to the
force.
people, same hand to the people that he'd fucking spend his life fucking with. I mean, that's karma, right?
you must,
Absolutely,
like, you know
man.
how furious you must be at that guy to attack him in his own fucking house and then just break his neck or whatever. That's what happened to him, right?
They pounded him so bad they jumped on his head, busted his neck, snapped his neck like a
Tired of
twig.
taking
But
it.
he was like an old man by this point, wasn't he? Or was he
No,
same
man,
age as us?
I talked to a guy that fucking was in jail with him, and they fucking, like, I don't know. Let's get one thing straight here. I don't like jail. I never want to hang out with a bunch of dudes in jail, but I do have some
You'd
people.
be gay for the stay if you were, man. Hi, my name's Marko.
My
name's Marko.
My name is.
I have no teeth, so let me just touch your cock. I'm gonna suck your cock, okay? I have no teeth. Oh yeah, I give you gummers. Yes.
My name is Marquita.
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 You'd totally be gay for the stay,
Get
dude.
the
If he knew he was
fuck
going to
outta
jail
here,
for
man.
3 months, he'd probably go to the dentist and have his teeth removed.
removed. Yeah. And then
Oh
put
man,
back
what
in
am I
when
going to
it's
do with
up.
all these teeth? I'll never be successful in there.
Shit, I don't wanna go
Anyway,
scraping
so
no
I
cocks.
talked to a fucking buddy that did time with this fucking guy. He was like, fucking Larry comes in. And I guess Larry was under some like skin shit. Like, they call it when you fuck a minor or have sex with a 17-year-old. So it was like, they call him a skinner or something.
Yeah.
So he's in a different part. But when they fucking locked up or when they kind of, got together, they were talking the shit. And some other motherfucker comes up and gives him the butter. And I guess the butter is a hot fucking pen. Like they melt a hot fucking Bic pen and they melt it to where it's fucking hot plastic and threw it on the guy's face and fucking burnt his face all up. He was like, I was in
That's
his
what
eyes.
happens
and
when
shit.
you give criminals pens.
Yeah, right.
Hey, what are they? What are they going to write down their fucking recant or what?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
what are you
it's
giving
like,
them pens?
and
They
then
can stab
even the-
somebody in the eye with that motherfucker.
Yeah, even the guy.
It's probably better that they melted it and threw it at somebody instead
Yeah.
of like sticking it in someone's
Yeah,
temple.
they hot buttered him, man. It was like fucking.
They
It was
hot
all
buttered Larry?
Larry Mizen. They gave him the hot butter, fucking right in his face. He was all like,
They could probably do that with their plastic cups too, right? Like anything. You
Yeah.
can hot butter somebody.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was surprised. I was like,
So did
really?
he
I
have,
didn't know that
like,
was a
Did you
thing.
see the hot butter when he got? Did you see him when he got out of jail?
No, but have you seen it? That fucking picture of that motherfucker? He looked all pocked, skin pocked and shit.
I thought that was welding without a helmet.
Well, I'm glad I'm not a jail guy. Hot butter to me is still something I cook my eggs in, so I don't have to deal with that shit.
Absolutely.
Should ask Marko about hot butter.
No,
yeah,
don't want to
he
ask.
loves hot butter.
Don't want to ask.
Oh, I like the hot butter. Oh yeah, that. But you know what? Here's the thing though. Like,
Okay,
like
fine,
I've had a
butter
few
man.
other people. I've had a few other people fucking like email me and message me saying that they have some crazy fucking Larry Mizen stories as
Yeah.
well, right? So
Oh man,
I can't
can
say it
imagine.
enough. I just can't believe that he's that
I
famous
had
in Surrey, man.
so
Like,
many
I'm
other
sorry.
because I
can't
hung out
believe
with the
it.
crowd that I actually hung out with. He knew my mother.
No.
He was around. Yeah, like he was around us. Well, like I met him when I was only fucking. I don't know, what was I, maybe 11, 12 years old.
oh, so
when I
you
met him
know
then.
him from like when
And
he was like 18.
He was around my mom and fucking all their friends that hung out and fucking, and she was like selling or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And fucking they'd be around and man, I knew them from fucking from way
Wow.
young, yeah. So I watched it. I kind of grew up knowing
So he was.
so many things about that
Oh
guy.
fuck!
I
So
know.
then he was almost like to a legendary status as a kid then.
Well, I mean, I wasn't too worried about anybody when I knew that he was the one coming around my house, right? I didn't have to worry about much. I was
What's it called?
protected.
Well, how old was the guy? Like,
Well, I mean,
is he
he's,
same age as us? Or
56?
no?
No. He
54.
54. Wow.
He'd be 54 now, or he was 54 when he passed. He'd be 54 now, yeah.
Yeah.
No, when he's dead.
When he was
Well,
passed.
I didn't know that we were that close in age, really.
So he'd be
He's
56
only got
now.
six,
Well, how old are you, Jim?
He's only got 6 years on me.
Only 6? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
wow.
48.
Wow, you're old fucker.
Yeah, I know. I carry it well.
Yeah.
I don't even have
Yeah,
a
you
gray
do.
hair yet.
Yeah, you know.
I
yeah.
have gray. I'm
Well, I think they're
46,
mixed in
but-
here a little bit, but and
Yeah,
I
you
get
got
them
some
in my
salt
beard.
and pepper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Makes
yeah.
you more
You know,
distinguished.
it's whiskey, man. Whiskey does it.
60 now,
Holy
Larry.
fuck, he'd be 60 now?
Yeah, 60
Holy
now. That's
shit.
what I thought. Yeah, it's not when he passed. Yeah, he'd be 60 now.
So
yeah.
at 11, so he was like, fuck, man. He was, holy shit.
Yeah, so he was like 21, 22.
Yeah, so he was what? 12,
Early 20s.
12 years older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you
when
knew
I was 11,
like-
he was 23.
Oh, so
right
you
at
got
time
the
when-
goods. You got the goods
right when
on
he was
this guy.
fresh motherfucker, man. I got lots of fuck. I know a lot of stuff.
And like I say, we're not laughing. Like we're laughing because like it's such a fucked up thing, but we're not laughing at the fucking abuse and
No,
the
but
torment
I-
that this guy
see-
put people through.
See, now I didn't know a lot about that stuff. I got to tell you right off the bat that
you knew early Larry.
the Larry that I knew, I liked.
Yeah.
I liked the guy. I mean, I didn't know that, later down the road he's going to like start fucking doing the things he did and doing shit to people when I was too young to even really know what the fuck he was doing anyways.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was always there for me if I ever needed him for anything.
Yeah.
Which I never did, but I mean,
Yeah.
he was always there for me if I did. That's good to know.
Yeah, he was with
But when you
Dragon
grow
that
up,
time.
when you grow up in Surrey, right? And Larry's another one. He's one of the first people that we met when we moved into this town. Larry Dumays.
Oh
we
yeah.
just lived
Rest
up
in
the road
peace.
from him.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah, his brother it was just at my house helping me with the baseboards the other day. Like their
Nice.
family, I know their whole family
That's
as well.
cool.
I think meeting these people at a young age really turned me into the person that I am today too.
Yeah.
I've seen how bad it can get, and I've seen how good it can be, and
Yeah,
I
for
saw
sure.
it all. And
Yeah,
and I've just decided
And
a
you
different path.
you made the
and,
right choices and the
yeah, I
path.
mean, I've made some wrong ones, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a Larry, or I'm not a Larry Mizen, or
Yeah.
and Dumays even at the end, he's fucking doing good. He's a good businessman.
Absolutely,
he had the pub
man.
going and everything, right? Nothing but
Absolutely.
respect to him and his family.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you got people like that in your life at a young age, they're the people that in Surrey were the ones that
Good to look
that-
up to, good role models.
Well, they're the ones to fear. You knew that even if you did make mistakes, somebody would back you up and tell you if it was right or wrong, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you had those. So they say things about Surrey. Oh, fucking Surrey's this, Surrey's that. I'll tell you what, I couldn't be prouder to be born.
Absolutely, man. Guildford,
or to
Wally.
be in Surrey and not born but raised here
Yeah.
at the age where I started to decide who I want to be.
Yeah,
I got to
absolutely.
see the best of it and the worst of it.
Yeah.
Same
Not
here. Yeah,
not
we all
just
did.
shown the best of it and become the worst of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like other people, right?
Yeah.
Like I got to see it all, and I love it.
Me too.
I wouldn't change a thing that
Me
I
too.
saw when I was.
I wouldn't have changed it.
No. It's true. Like I wouldn't change it. And about what you're saying is like growing up with people, like like the Stoutenbergs were, like growing up with them, like they feared nobody, and they're a huge part of the way I am today. Just
Yeah.
You know, I'll just say what's on my mind.
Yep.
You know, like Pat and
Joey
Jerry and all the
Swanson,
Joey
Pat,
Swanson and all them. Like
McDonald.
growing up with them and having like
Great role models for us.
great role models for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want
Joe's
like Larry
fucking- Joe's
Mizen
great.
teaching my kids, but fuck, man.
Well, I mean, I don't think I think at this point now, knowing where
go.
who he was in the end, you wouldn't want.
Yeah,
him
you
to
wouldn't
do
want to
nothing
near
do
your
with
kids. No, but I know what you mean. Like,
But I mean, back when he was just a kid too, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
22,
20
you're still a
something.
kid,
He's a
right?
kid.
If you want your kid to have that kid protecting your
Oh,
kid.
absolutely.
That's what.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Like one word of fucking, hey, I'm going to
Yeah.
bring Larry Mizen around. People were fucking
Yeah, I mean,
running.
I never did. I've never threatened any
No.
human with another human before, right? I take my lumps and I fucking, and I, I'm
Yeah.
not a. I'm
You're
not
like
a
me.
big
I've taken
fighter,
my
so
lumps.
I'll take my lumps if I
yeah.
deserve them. I
Yeah.
don't have a problem with that.
And that's the thing.
I don't need to
I
threaten
think that's
anybody
what's
with anybody.
different a little bit here is because we grew up with fucking cats that were, if they would tell you, listen, man, you're fucking wrong here. Like, and
Yeah.
they go, that guy that fucking punched you fucking out.
You fucking deserve
Like
it.
you
You're lucky
deserved
it
it.
wasn't
So
worse. Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
just fucking eat it, man
Yeah,
up.
that's right.
And let it go.
I've never
but there's
once
other
said, oh, I'm gonna fucking tell you fucking, you know who I am?
60 fucking people.
Do you know who I am? I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
have fucking
that was
Larry
always
come
my
here, man.
favorite,
Like,
yeah.
fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That was a Surrey catchphrase back in
Yeah.
the fucking 90s. You don't know who you're fucking
I know who
with,
I'm
man.
fucking with. I
Every
mean, I
time
don't know who
I
you're
heard
threatening
you,
me with, but
yeah,
I know who I'm
every
fucking
time
with.
I heard, you don't know who you're fucking with, it was a quick.
Boom.
Yeah, and then it's over. I know.
Yeah, you
There's
just
one guy.
smack him
I was
good
like,
and
yeah.
bring
There's
him
one
on.
guy that we worked with. We worked out of town a lot, and he's like, "You don't know who you're fucking with. I'm from fucking Surrey, man." And like we're in small towns all over the place. I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
At least
fuck?
don't say
What are you
Surrey.
gonna do?
Say Guildford Wally
Get
at
punched
least
out?
because we got
And
more
they go
clout.
back to Surrey and bring Surrey back here to this little town, and like, what the fuck?
They're
Shut
gonna
up.
kill us.
Are you retarded?
Surrey's trying to clean up its name.
Yeah.
Make it worse.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck,
fuck, you're making us look bad, man.
that's fucking beautiful, man. Oh
guys.
fuck, that's so funny. I can't believe that you're neighbors with fucking Larry. That's
It's neighbors, not neighbors. He didn't
no,
live by
but
us.
you,
He
yeah,
just, my,
but
yeah,
yeah,
like,
that's
my mom knew him.
what a
and-
small fucking
Yeah,
world, man.
yeah.
But it's gonna be this is not gonna be the last time we ever talk about
No,
fucking
we're gonna do a full
Shari.
fucking podcast on Crazy Sherry because I mean Larry.